Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw, editorial director at TigerFitness.com and Muscle and Brawn Nutrition CEO. Hope you guys had a good Christmas. New Year's is almost here, and I'm getting some questions. I posted my transformation pictures, before and after pictures, on Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram and want to see them, head over to Instagram at BendTheBarman. BendTheBarman. Anyway, guys were asking me how I dieted to lose 104 pounds, how I made the dramatic transformation I did. Now, just to backtrack, about 3 years ago, I was a 346 pound power lifter, extremely unhealthy, yet I was one of the strongest men in the world. But as I tell people, when you are dead, your 3-lift total is 0. So I decided to make a change and lose weight. Now, I woke up, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I ate. I woke up one day and I just changed the way I ate. I didn't do a crazy diet. Here's what I did. I dropped all sugar. I dropped all flour. I dropped all processed foods. I dropped all canned foods. I stuck basically to meat, to dairy, to fruits and vegetables, eggs. When I say dairy, I use cream cheese, I use sour cream, I use cheese. I pretty much ate all I wanted of those foods each day. Now, obviously, I didn't overdo it with the fatty foods like cheese. I didn't sit and eat blocks and blocks of cheese. You have to be reasonable with this stuff. But I stuck to those. I used protein powder as well. I ate to satiety, okay? I ate until I felt full. I didn't stuff myself, but each day I didn't go to bed hungry either. So I basically took a diet where I was eating a bunch of crap each day, and I swapped in just for 2 straight years. I had maybe a cheat meal once every month to 2 months, but during that time, it was all meat. It was all veggies, it was all fruits, and it was all things like dairy, some nuts, obviously, but an average meal for me would be like steak and eggs. Maybe at night, if I wanted a snack, I'd eat watermelon or a little bit of cheese or a little bit of summer sausage, stuff like that. But I never went to bed hungry. And just switching my diet from all this processed stuff to a clean diet, I lost 104 pounds effortlessly. Never counting calories, never worrying about what my macros were, never worrying about what foods I was eating or how much I was eating. I just lost weight from dumping the junk out of my life. So, just to recap, if you guys are looking to lean out a bit, maybe you don't need to make a dramatic change like I made, but if you're looking to lean out, avoid the processed foods, avoid the canned foods, avoid flour, avoid sugar. I also avoided rice. I also avoided starchy things like potatoes. I avoided corn, which is a grain. It is not a vegetable. I avoided peas, which is a legume. It is not a vegetable. I avoided those types of foods because they were calorie dense. So this is just a choice. I'm not telling you you have to dump these foods. This was a personal choice. This was how I dieted, because things like corn, things like potatoes, things like peas, they are calorie dense, and I personally preferred eating vegetables like mushrooms and carrots and things, strawberries as far as fruits, blueberries as far as fruits. I avoided the real calorically dense stuff so I could eat more, and that is really what it was all about for me. I was a big eater, so I enjoyed eating more. So if you want a dumbed down way to lose weight in the new year, the main takeaway is to focus on switching to mostly clean foods. Don't starve yourself. You will be surprised what kind of changes your body will make if you just move away from the crap, move away from the flour and the sugar and a lot of the carbs. You don't have to cut out carbs completely, but if you reduce the amount of rice you eat, cut out bread, you reduce the amount of potatoes you eat, reduce the corn, reduce the peas, and just stick to fruits and veggies and meats and some cheese, some dairy, stick to nuts, things like that. Just things on the outside of your grocery store, on the aisles on the outside of your grocery store, the perimeter foods. If you stick to mostly those, Eat until you're full. You're going to lose weight. I guarantee it. Now, one more bonus tip. What I would do at night, because I'm a big eater, is I would limit myself to a plate of food. So after my workout, about 6 o'clock, I'd have a plate of food, a reasonably sized plate of food. If I was still hungry after that plate of food, I would wait an hour, then come back and eat a little bit more. So I wouldn't just, if I was hungry after that first plate of food, I wouldn't load up again and just eat more food. I would wait an hour, come back, and then eat another half plate or whatever. If I was still hungry after that, I'd wait another hour and then munch on something like strawberries, maybe a little bit of cheese, maybe some watermelon, maybe some summer sausage, stuff like that. Sometimes I'd even have a pack of bacon, which after the fat is rendered out really isn't that many calories. It's a lot less than you would think. So if you guys need to make a change in the new year, think about making a change to mostly clean foods. It's harder to overeat calories. You can eat till you're full, and you're not going to gorge yourself on 5, 6, 7, 8,000 calories a day. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below. The best questions I turn into a Q&A and turn into a video just like this. And if you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. That noise, my sausage just dropped out of the sky. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.